Alright, yep, there's the blue quest, Cultivating Hope. And it is, in fact, the Gathering quests. Let's go ahead and head over to this quest and get started. Oh, yep, it's Mamool Ja. Cultivating Hope. Mamool Ja fidgets anxiously. Brilliant, nice to see you. Do you have a moment? So that previous quest that we just finished was added with 7.0, and all those prerequisite quests were added with 7.0, and then this was added with 7.25. This may not come as a surprise, since you personally helped to negotiate our import of foreign crops, but a researcher has recently arrived from Charlian, right? So that's what I mentioned earlier when we were doing the prerequisite quests. That one of the things we did during MSQ was actually figure out their agriculture and their food situation. Because one of the problems that they were having was that they couldn't grow anything in the forests. We figured out that it was because of the aether in the area. And so, of course, the nerds and the Charlian researcher that's just showing up is going to help them figure everything out. I have a mind to go and pay my respects, but... well, I know little about Charlians, and I'm worried I'll cause offense. Now, they'll probably be like, ooh, is that a nice greeting? Or something weird like that. And they'll take out their notebooks and start examining you. No, wait, those are the alchemists at Thavener. Anyway, could you come along, if only for my peace of mind? I guess. Also, I'm planning on probably trying to do these as botanist. I've already got miner and botanist to max levels, so I don't really need the experience for this. But it feels more appropriate to do this in a botanist glam and botanist in a forest like this than to do it as a miner. My thanks. His name is Angir, and she should be in the southern district of the city. Yep, then there's the tribe quest jingle. I'm sorry, allied societies. Yep, there they are. And Angir. This must be her. I'm humbled she travels so far for our sakes. She's a nerd. Of course she's gonna travel far. Hello there. May I be of assistance? Yes, Satilja wanted to talk to you. Not Satilja, that's from the physical range DPS role quests. And I'm Mamool Ja, former mercenary. Now I fashion whatever odds and ends need making. The Autarch says you've come to oversee the growth of new crops here in Mamook, so we wanted to express our gratitude. That's very kind of you. My name is Angir, and it's my pleasure to be at your service. As long as she doesn't want to talk to my manager. When I first heard my assignment, I was intrigued. A forest dominated by the etheric influences of meteorites. Rest assured, we shall soon have an experienced gainery up and running. New crops will flourish here, this I promise. Indeed, my chief concerns at the moment is not one of potential, but one of manpower. Mamook is rather sparse in population, is it not? Yes, most of our able-bodied workers have left, either to become mercenaries or for other reasons. I myself would be glad to help, but I doubt one extra body will account for much. But apparently 2 is plenty. You should use wyvers. Put to the right use. Our wyvers can solve out any problem, and it's wyver hunter, isn't it? Or handler. No, that's a different guy. Mamool Ja, how many years has it been? I thought you had moved to Tuliol for good. When I heard change was in the air for Mamook, I had to come and see it for myself. Using wyvers sounds like an excellent idea. We should hitch them to plows, have them cart heavy equipment. All we need now is someone willing to gather extra materials we require. I know a few gatherers, but most are getting on in years. But Brilliant here happens to be wearing a botanist glam, so I assume she will be able to help. We'll have to find an adventurous soul. An adventurous soul? Really? If you need anything more than local mushrooms or odd medicinal herbs. I handle beasts, not ore and timber. You? Well, I have this giant axe on my back. It's a different shape than the usual axe I wear on my back, though. I'm an adventurous gatherer, leave it to me. For the right price, I'll handle just about anything. Even 5 guys. In a fight, yes. Then it's settled. You'll be well compensated, I promise. I look forward to working with you, friend. Brilliant, Mamool Ja. Yeah, Mamool Ja, okay. You both have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I'll gather what wyvern handlers I can find and explain the situation. I'm sure they'll be happy to help as well. Brilliant. Would you mind going with Mamool Ja? He's a good lad, but he gets ahead of himself sometimes. You've more than proven your talent for communication. So if he's struggling to make his point, lend him a hand, will you? Oh, this will be one of those, you gotta pick the right dialogue choice, but if you get it wrong, it just does it for you anyway. Also, are you free later, madam? Wait, no, she's a crazy nerd. Stay away, John. I appreciate your cooperation. I'll be planning the particulars if you need anything. Alright, let's head on over and help with the communication issues. Apparently he's just, he's a good kid, but he can't talk. Alright, handlers. Remind me why we're here again? My wyvern's trained for battle. I doubt it'll be much use for on a farm. My darling has needs. I would force him to do work he doesn't enjoy. As I've been saying, wyverns are the answer. But ours are specifically trained for combat. How do you reckon they'd help with farming? Oh, brilliant. Perfect timing. Tell them our one wyvern's worth at least 10 men on the field, won't you? The wyvern handlers stand in awkward silence, try convincing them on behalf of Mamool Ja. What do you expect our wyverns to do exactly? Hoe with their horns? No, we attach plows to them. More like pull heavy plows. Who told you we'll outfit them with farming equipment? No, they're gonna pull heavy plows. That makes far more sense. If that's what you need done, we can do it. 1 down, 2 to go. How about you, dubious Dobro? Believe me, we all want new crops here in Mamook. I'm happy to help. I just want to know how a wyvern trained for battle could be useful. We need wyverns to haul equipment. We need wyverns to pull our plows. I see. A wyvern with the strength for combat should have no problems with that. Very well. The both of us will be over presently. Okay, harried handler. You don't look very hairy to me. My precious wyvern only smashes things. I'd love to be of service. But my darling can't smash something to bits, and I'm afraid we're at an impasse. I don't know what you can do then. How about smashing rocks? That sounds good. That sounds, well, smashing. Leave it to me and my wyvern. We'll have the garden beds free of obstructions in a blink. Well, that went well. That was incredible! You convinced them all to help just like that. Well, I only had 2 options. Now there's one last person I think we need. His name is Mamool Ja, and he's a Mamool Ja banana farmer. We can trust his expertise. Sounds good. Let's go talk to that banana farmer. And they called them Nodule, right? Yeah, the actual bananas are Nodule. This is Mamool Ja. We've been best friends since childhood. But, well, after I moved to Tululol, we haven't had much contact. You were part of the Third Promise's retinue, weren't you? What brings you here now, and with Mamool Ja? We just met, actually. A researcher from afar is beginning work on a granary here, and we're both lending a hand. I was hoping you might help out as well, knowing as much as you do about farming in these forests. No? Do you think I'd aid a traitor who abandoned his homeland for the comforts of Tuliolol? Okay, I didn't realize it would be like this, but I guess that makes sense. The look on your face. I'm kidding. Although it's in great part thanks to this woman here that such words can be said in jest. Much has changed for Mamook. I really like the flower in her hair. If my best friend has finally come home, I'd be a fool to refuse his pleas. Joking aside, your words didn't ring hollow, Mamool Ja. To many, I was a traitor to everything Mamook once stood for. A traitor to my friend for never writing. It broke my heart to leave, but I couldn't stand the zealotry of blessed siblings. And now that the old teachings have been left in the past, I want to do everything I can for Mamook's future. Thank you, Mamool Ja, for your forgiveness. I hope that you, Brilliant, and I can find a new way forward. Alright, hopefully we have enough people to get started. Let's go and ask Angir if she needs anything else. Sounds good? Let's head back over to Angir and see what else she needs. Obviously, we have to actually do some sort of gathering. Because, you know, this is a gathering quest. Well, we'll see what she needs. Probably need to gather some plants so that they can start. Oh, I just noticed that they just built this whole thing here now. Yeah, they're probably going to need to have us get some plants or seeds so that they can use them to grow stuff. Mamool Ja is helping outfit the wyverns with carts and plows. They'll be along afterwards. I just introduced myself to Angir. Let me know how I can help. Thank you for your aid in recruiting the others. With a handful of wyverns, our work shortage is now but a trifle. The handlers have their orders, but there's one thing I would ask of you. While fertile, the soil needs some additions to better accommodate the seeds and starters I've brought with me. I think some charred bark should balance out its acidity nicely. Perhaps you could bring some from the Xobr'it cinder fields. I've attained the proper permissions from Xobr'it to gather from the Otomo horizon. As long as your work is done respectfully, you have nothing to fear. We'll begin setting up a base of operations in the meantime, so let me know once you've acquired what we need. Sounds good. Let's head back up there, head back to the upper levels, and collect our... What are we collecting again? Stacks of charred bark. Let's head on over there. Or head on up there. It's gonna take a second. Yeah, I guess this is another place with these diagonals. These are this whole area in the center diagonal is a little annoying to get to. But again, you don't really need to go to this top right area almost at all. It's this bottom left that you end up needing to go sometimes. Alright, looks like this is where we need to be. Select some of that ash. Charred bark. I need 3. 2. 3. And let's get some water crystals while I'm here. 21 water crystals. That's all. Let's head on back and finish up this quest, and then that'll unlock the daily quests. Welcome back. I trust you have what I asked for. Yes, I do. That's why the quest marker above your head changed. What quest marker? Nothing. Perfect. Just what I had hoped. I'll have the wyvern handlers mix our fertilizer into the soil as they till it. And that's all. Society quest complete. Cart secure. We're ready when you are. Just about. Yes. This should be ground finely enough to distribute evenly. Once we've tilled the soil for beds, we can begin planting in earnest. Mamool Ja, can I count on your continued support? Well, I'm not going to be here all the time, so... Me? But Mamool Ja is the one who grows things. And you have grown our hopes into a viable operation by recruiting the necessary allies. I'm the one who did that. Charisma like yours is essential for this gainery's success. Weren't we the ones who did that? Stoic nod. Alright, I'll do what I can. On my pride as a Mamool Ja. For Mamook. Yeah! Your assistance would be invaluable, Brilliant, if you can spare the time. Yeah, now they're just gonna trample all the plants. After all these years, my homestead is about to realize true progress. I would love to have you with us as we build a brighter future for my people. I'll help, on my pride as an adventurer, from Mamook. When you put it that way, I can't really say no. Let's go with the fun response. Stoic fist bump. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Yeah, you were before that. It's heartening to have you with us. Sorry for the wait. The wyverns are ready. Or is it Wivery? I don't know. Thanks, Mamool Ja. Let's get started. And now the plants are sown, or planted. Now it'll take a whole season for them all to grow. Oh, and there's the shop. I'll go ahead and check and see if we can get anything yet. I don't think we can because we don't have any of the currency. This gainery will give Mamook another chance. I can just feel it. I can feel it too. Let's show the world what these lands can grow. Together by our own hands. Actually, it's by the wyvern's hands, but you know. Or is it by their hooves? From hopes yet to fully blossom, Mamook has established a gainery. Help the Mamool Ja come to love the land that supported them by aiding the farmers of Gokgolma. Sounds good to me. Obviously, I'll do that off stream because, you know, they're just like really simple daily quests. Gokgolma, society quest unlocked. Your reputation has increased to friendly. You have achieved friendly reputation with the farmers of Gokgolma. Mamool Ja society quests are now available from Mamool Ja and Gokgolma. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from Mamool Ja. Eat your vegetables 1. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to, or check on the vendor and see what, stuff we can get. Okay, right now it's just materia, obviously, and then obviously we don't have any of the currency. Also, the currency has, Also, the currency is the bananas. That's funny.